Hi everybody, I'm Kimberly with cookingwithkimberly.com, and I was about to make myself some juice. I was about to juice some stuff, and I never thought of sharing this with you, but I guess I used to share juice recipes with you. I'm going to share this with you today. I'm actually going to show you what I'm going to do. So today I'm going to make what I call fire and water juice, and what that is it's watermelon with some ginger and some cayenne pepper or chili pepper. Hold on one second, I have something on the stove. Okay, I'm just making some lunch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this big bad boy juicer. I'm not going to say the name. It's been on my site. I've done stuff on it. I've done posts about it. So if you look up my juice recipes, you'll be able to say what kind of juicer that I use, and I will also include it in this post on the site. So it's very simple to do this. All you need to do is slice your watermelon or whatever fruit it is into pieces big enough that it would fit in a hole that fits that, basically. Okay. So I'm going to make some nice slices. Okay. And I'm going to go from there. So I'm just this is about a quarter of a watermelon. Now the reason I'm juicing this instead of eating it, because it looks so delicious, right? This looks like the best watermelon on the planet. Yeah, no. I hate it when you buy a watermelon and it's a tiny bit mushy or it's not very sweet. It looks gorgeous, but it's not very sweet. So this way I can control the sugar content a little bit. I can add a little bit of sugar if I need to, or I can add an apple for some extra sweetness. Apples are the ideal thing to juice. They clean your juicer. They're like the ideal texture for your juicer. My juicer really doesn't like melons. Anything that's mushy fruit, like oranges or peaches or I don't know, like watermelon, okay? Nothing hard, like it loves the hard stuff like carrots and celery and beets. But anything that's a little bit mushy, it kind of has a little problem with. So I usually sometimes have to send an apple through halfway or something like that to clean it out and get it keep moving again. But we're going to wing it, and I'm going to hope that it doesn't have an issue today. Just being honest. Here you go. All right, guys. So here we go. I'm just slicing this up. This won't fit in there, so now I got to slice them up in two pieces, something like that, okay? And then I'm just going to feed them right down that hole. It's going to be a little bit loud. Now, make sure you have a container big enough to hold that much juice, okay? Watermelon, it's pretty much all water. It's all liquid, so it's going to be a lot of liquid coming out of this. Just be prepared. Okay, guys, I hope this isn't too loud for you. All right, so you'll need this container, or a container, and you'll need a spoon probably, because when you send things through, it doesn't mix all the way sometimes, and you need to just mix everythything through. So here we go, in we go. Beautiful watermelon. Yes, I put the rind in, everything. Now I did wash the outside of this watermelon before I started to make sure that there was no debris or any weird yucky things that I didn't want. So here we go. And again, I guess you're going to have to watch me do the whole thing, but I'm going to feed the whole watermelon through here. Okay? Here we go. Now, when it juices, what it does is it just extracts the juice, and then it strains everything and sends you the waste in a little container back here. Voila. And then you either throw that into your garden as compost or in your compost bin, or you just throw it away. If everything is edible and it's not pits and all kinds of weird things, I will often feed that to my dogs or my pets because it's healthy for them. As long as there's no breaks, we're good. The reason I put the rind in, not only is it just easy to do so, instead of having to go ahead and like skin your watermelon or something. Like, who's going to do that? No one. I know. I'm not, ever, going to do that. But, if you didn't know, watermelon is an alkali food. Now, alkaline foods, they fight cancer. And that was something my dad was really big on. When he was on treatment, he's like, I need to eat alkaline foods. So, as you get towards the rind and the pith, that's the whole point of what I'm saying, it is even more cancer fighting. So sometimes you get a whole lot of white and sometimes you get a little bit of white. This is just a little bit, but the skin and the rind are very much alkaline and they fight cancer. Sorry guys, I'm just paying attention to what it sounds like here. That's a lot of juice. Almost done though. So So that container was almost not enough to hold this quarter of watermelon. That's a lot of juice. Now don't be afraid, it's not going to change the flavor of it badly. Sometimes that happens, you just have to work with it. There we go. Push it right on through. I'm going to send my piece of ginger through. Nice piece of ginger. Another nice piece of ginger. Ginger is a beautiful addition to juices. Gives it that little zing. You don't have to use a lot. Okay, that's my juice. Now, I'm going to have a lot of juice for like a day or two to come, right? Okay, turn off that juicer. Hope it wasn't too loud. Excuse me. Okay, now, I'm just going to stir this. Now, don't be afraid. You're going to get some foam on top, and that's just because it was aerated and it went through a lot to get out of there, okay? So here you go. I put a little bit of sugar in the bottom of this because my watermelon, even though it looked beautiful, was not very sweet. So I put maybe, I don't know, 2 tablespoons or so of white sugar, just plain old white sugar. I guess you could sweeten with honey, or you could use an apple or a sweeter fruit and do it that way. So here, I'm just stirring it in, making sure that the ginger is evenly mixed through. Okay? Now, I like the contrast, and I guess it's because I live down south and we have a lot of Latin influence, Hispanic influence down there, but they love refreshing drinks, right, in the summer, like mango or pineapple or something beautifully tropical, and watermelon. They love watermelon. Now, you'll be walking around a flea market or something like that, or a carnival, and they're serving watermelon juice and pineapple juice and mangoes with chili powder all on them and stuff. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So you have that refreshing, cool, it's nice and cold. This watermelon came out of my fridge. Nice and cold, and then you have that spice, that heat, that chili or the cayenne pepper. I like cayenne pepper. I just don't feel like chili today. Sometimes I use chili, but I'm not today. And let's hope that works beautifully. So here we go. I'm going to pour it for you, and I'm going to show you how I do this. Like that. Now you can mix this right in. You can store that in your fridge. Make sure you put like some of that plastic wrap that sticks on the top because it's a plastic container. If not, use a glass container. And then I just sprinkle the top with cayenne. Simple like that. And I just give it a nice little stir. The reason I say maybe don't store it like that is because some people might not like the spice, or it might be too spicy for them. They might just die, and then you've ruined the whole thing and you're the only one to drink it. So here we go. Better sweetness. It's actually perfect. That cayenne pepper gives that nice kick. It's like that. It's like an opposite. So it's fire water. That's why I call it fire water juice, because it's watermelon water and then the fire from the chili. Anyway, and the ginger. The ginger is spicy too and beautiful. That's it. So simple, so healthy for you. Pure nutrients in this. Lots of water. Go on and try it. Sometimes when you get those bad pieces of fruit, I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad. They just aren't very tasty. Kick them up a notch. Juice them. Get the nutrients out of them. Put a little bit of sugar or honey or something. Just sweeten it enough. Agave nectar works very well too. Or stevia even. And roll with it like that. At least get the nutrients, guys. You've already bought it, right? What are you going to do with it? Exactly. So make sure you try out your juicer. I hope you guys have a juicer, or you try a juicer. Just try it. You don't have to get the top of the line big bad boy like this, but you can get something that's comparable. Even if you freshly juiced, you just squeeze lemons for your lemonade, like I do the lemonade, or you do juice in your, like orange juice, you freshly squeeze orange juice. When's the last time you did that with just a plain old thing? You don't need a machine. You guys can do it. Come on, get healthy out there, all right? Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. It's youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. And make sure you go and check us out on Facebook. Like the page. I hope you guys like it. It's facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. Hope you all have a great day. Ciao.